and welcome back to my channel. I'm Alex Lately and I'm so glad you're here. Today we're talking about this setup that I have. I'm in my craft room currently and it did not look like this a week ago. So I'm gonna walk you through all of the things that I did to get it like this. Don't forget, if you're interested in seeing more videos from me on lifestyle and all the things, hit that subscribe button below so we can become besties. Let me start off by being super transparent. This was the disaster I was working with. I hadn't used this room for months and only stepped foot in here to offload some things, essentially using it as a storage room. I know, I'm not proud. But I'm sure you know what it's like when life just happens and some things have to fall to the back burner. This room was one of them. For starters, I began my internship for marriage and family therapy in August, so I was not doing too many crafts or sewing at that point. We also got a new puppy in September, which kept us quite busy. After Halloween, I started planning a Craftmas party and stored all the supplies in here. And then in early November, I found out that I was going to need a second surgery for the year for endometriosis. Then Thanksgiving was here in the blink of an eye, so my Craftmas party was pretty much directly after that on December 2nd, and then I had surgery on December 5th. I recovered until Christmas when I went on my vacation with my family. I did a video on that if you are interested, and now we're here. I have a lot of quilting scraps that needed to be folded and put away. I began my quilting journey in 2020 when the world was shut down and I had nothing better to do in upstate New York. So I got my sewing machine, which is a Brother SE 1900, and I had some sewing supplies from earlier in my college days. I had gone to school for apparel design, so I had a lot of, the little scissors and threads and this little box. So now that the holidays have passed, have you been in a cleaning mood? Because I just feel like the new year requires a fresh start. And so that's what I'm trying to do in this room. Obviously, I've started my YouTube and I needed a place to do that, so I decided to make this craft room a dual purpose. This room seems to be the one that just collects everything. We just throw everything in this room for later organization. Do you have a room like that, or is it just me? Let me know in the comments so we can just be in solidarity. You'll also probably see my two dogs in this video. The black one's name is Poppy, and she's a petite mini English doodle. That's English Shepherd and Poodle mix. Our friend's dog had her litter 2 years ago. And then the white and red one is the puppy I mentioned that we got in September. His name is Teddy, and he is a mini golden doodle. He is a very rambunctious and overall just really nosy. He just really wants to be around his humans. Let me know in the comments if you have any pets. I would love to hear about them. Okay, I have to disclose another thing I'm not proud of, and that is that I have 2 quilting projects in this room that I have not finished. This has become a bit of a habit of mine. I used to finish a quilt before I moved on to another, but now I just have way too many ideas in my brain that I've just been bouncing around. In this room, you will see that I don't have a great system for organization. I just have giant plastic totes that I store all my supplies in and a few cubbies. I would love for my craft room to have more shelving, some pegboards, and cabinets to store all of my stuff. But since we're in a rental for another 8 months or so, this will have to do. In the comments, let me know what your dream craft room would look like or what it would have in it. I could definitely use some inspiration for my future craft room. Thanks in advance. I'm about to hit you with a life hack that I learned from my mom. So one of these totes in this closet is just gift wrap, gift bags, gift tissue paper, gift cards. Well, not gift cards, but greeting cards. And so whenever I have a birthday or an anniversary or a baby's born or Christmas is here, I just go to this tub and I just pick out whatever I think would be best for the occasion. And so it's really nice because I don't have to go to the store to look for something. Well, sometimes I do, but it's rare. And then also I might be a hoarder in this way, but I recycle the bags and the things that I get in any gift so that I can use them for other gifts for other people. I don't know if anybody else does that, but I have found that it is actually one of the best things that has come from my collection of things and hoarding, I guess you can call it. More proof that things just end up in this room. This sign that says Lively Family is supposed to be in our kitchen, and so I am just gonna go put it back. So now that my room is fairly clean, I can begin repositioning some things to make my YouTube background. I am quite indecisive when it comes to these kinds of things, so I pondered for a good bit on where things should go. You will also see me hanging some things on the walls. Please don't come for me in the comments. I have been doing that girl thing where we just measure with our eyes and go to drive a nail where we see fit. My husband has already given me an earful, so just save your breath. Wow, it's like I clean and rearrange so much that I think I'm done, and then I find more stuff that needs cleaning and rearranging. Does anyone else relate to that? Too many trinkets and keepsakes and all the things that don't necessarily have a designated spot, but here I am trying to do my best to make them have a designated spot. You know, I don't love cleaning, but seeing this room transform really motivates me to go do the rest of my house. So I might just do that. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel so we can be besties. Alright, I'll see you next time.